Okay, when you're ready.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
Raffaele, please.
Okay, we are going to introduce our project. Is a new technology. We are calling the technology NetMax because we say that NetMax is a net is composed to two word net that is network, and max because you have max flexibility, max mobility, max of everything you wanna do. And I'm going to illustrate what I mean. We are free students, of course, of economics, of business economics. And what is NetMax? NetMax is nothing more than a network linked to a banking account, your banking account. If you want to pay something, you can use our technology safely to pay everything you need at the supermarket or everything everywhere. We are going. Oh. Okay. Our technology uses the NFC technology. What is NFC technology? I would like to illustrate. I would like to show what is the NFC technology. NFC technology is a technology that is applied to every modern to the least smartphone, and is nothing more than a chip. We have here we have two pins, and this is the chip that consists in touching with the back of the smartphone. We need to touch two smartphones, and in less than 1 second, yes, you can share everything you want. If you want to share some, I don't know, music or PDF files or docs files and so on, and so on. And as we told, our technology used the NFC technology, but in what consists? This is the use of the NFC technology. We have two smartphones that touching each other. Yes. You can share everything. You can with the NFC technology. You can. There are a lot of tags that you can sit some sitting of your phone and so on. But what is LinkMax? LinkMax is, as we told, a network. A digital network that is linked to your banking account. In what consists? If you need to buy, for example, bread, you have to go to supermarket, and then when you're going to pay, you need just to take your smartphone. You don't need to remember your wallet. You can let it left in at home, and with the use of smartphone, touching the NetPad Max, that is a device that is an appliance that is similar to a postmat with like if you want to pay with the credit card, you pass your card to the postmat and it's okay. With the smartphone, you can touch the NetPad Max, that is our appliances, and you can pay with the smartphone. But it's not the only thing, because we need the safety payment, and we have an implementation to our smartphone, because for safety payment we think about a fingerprint scanner on the smartphone. When you are going to pay, you need to put your thumb on your smartphone, and then the game is done because you need just to accept the payment. If you want to decline the payment, you just need to to click to decline to your screen. But we implemented also an application that is available on the principal market of your operator. Like, for example, if you have a Nokia Lumia, that is the last smartphone of Nokia.
Yes.
You need to go to the market of the Microsoft mobile market. Otherwise, if you have an Apple smartphone like iPhone, you need to go to iOS market, of course, to download this app. Thanks to this app, we can implement a safety payment with the fingerprint scanner and the game is done.
Oh, okay.
So we will talk about the technology, the application of this technology.
Okay.
The main idea is already explained by Raffaele, is about making the payments with more security and simplicity. In fact, with the NetMax technology, you don't need to keep in mind any kind of password, or there are impossibility to clone any card, and it could be possible to avoid the use of cash money to prevent thefts. In fact, it would be impossible for the thief make any kind of payment, even stealing a smartphone for the fingerprint scanner.
Yeah.
And moreover, for example, if your mom can get out by breed, she will allow her son will be able to choose the payment directly on the device of his parents. The smartphone boy will touch the NetMax pad after optioning the payment on the phone of his parents, and which is linked to a bank account. Mm-hmm. And this one will activate or decline the payment thanks to the handheld scanner on his own smartphone. Also, this technology in the application could have more uses. Imagine this system implemented on the armored locks of each apartment. It will not be important to remember both the keys and the telephone, because you will see. Okay.
I was imagining the reaction.
You could open the door with your smartphone.
Just by touching like in the picture.
Okay.
Just by touching the smartphone, you're.
Besides, if the door is forcing, the security system will immediately draw the attention of the home's owner, informing him about the lock's forcing directly on his smartphone. Yeah. And also another idea, the implementation of this system as an archiving of personal data, such as identity card, CF, which are the inaccessible information without the confirm of the digital scanner. However, even the possibility to use the smartphone made up of NFC as a university booklet.
Okay, sure.
As a substitute to a magnetic cards, will be useful for the registering and verbalizing of the exam. The system will instantaneously communicate to the voicemail server of students, and the exam will immediately sign it in and sign it in.
No more work for you.
Increase work features. In general, the important aspect of our technology is safety and simple payments, and safety on information, personal information, etc.
And I talk about financial aspects of this project. And while surfing on internet, looking for Italian operators able to develop the mobile applications, one will be surprised by the large number of company sites and portals that promote skills, solutions, services for the realization of app. Software development is the longest and the most complicated stage of the project. In the
Why?
Because programming, because we select the many costs of this project. For example, programming costs for paying the project manager, the developers, the software designer amount to 20,000 euro. The cost for running the software on Android or platform or iOS platform amount to 5,000 euro. And the cost, moreover, the cost of testing. Testing is the stage during which the application will be provided on a small number of users to see how it works, amount to 1,000 euro. And additional costs are expected, for example, the marketing campaign for the launching and the web analysis of the project. And in order to recoup the expenses, the selling price is expected amount to €9.90. Moreover, if one decides to work with outsourcing, red tape is has to be taken into account. In particular, if one really work on a large corporation or a regulated environment, environment is important, helping the developer to avoid the red tape or to bend the rules. And mobile application offer high and reliable ROI. In particular, statistical analysis carried out carried out on a sample of 2,000 persons with a probability of 48%. These persons will use the application. So a high return is expected around to 100,000 euro. And this thanks for the extension.
Okay, so then this from here. We will get back to outsourcing. Anyway, no, it looks really brilliant idea. We'll talk about it later on in a second. But now we'll get back to you, and we want to know more. We want to know about your StoreDot. What is StoreDot?
Sorry, can I close it?
Not yet. So you never know, maybe.
Hi, I'm Carlo Covelli and I have project StoreDot, a new innovative product. My idea is recharging batteries in 30 seconds. And the reason for creating this device is that the battery of my smartphone often discharged, so it served a charger for loading it in a very little time. Now we are going to watch a short video about a prototype.
Okay.
This is a video about a prototype, and we can see that the smartphone will charge in 24 seconds, from 27% to 10 to 100%.
I really need it.
Yeah. Only in 24 seconds for recharge the smartphone.
So,
This new technological invention was born from my passion, my strong passion for nano and energy technologies. In collaboration with some experts from Unical, I have created a supercapacitor which uses nanorods electrode with hydrogenated HTiO2, able to store a huge amount of energy and recharge smartphone or batteries in 20-30 seconds. This supercapacitor, besides to allow an incredible charge speed, has shown to maintain intact its properties for 10,000 cycles life, unlike 1,000 cycle of conventional batteries. Next one, please.
Development.
The other one.
More?
From a market research of 2013, I found that devices sold in 2013 were 400,000 Apple devices, 446,700,000 Samsung devices, and the other device were 53,600,000. And in general, rechargers sold in 2013 were 60 million at an average price of €20. In the next slide, I'm going to talk about sales forecast and the profit on the deal. As the product is so revolutionary, at least the 50% of the consumers will buy it, even though it costs €35, 75% more than the other one. The result will be that 30 million of products sold, 1,050 million of sales proceeds, and the cost of production per unit is €9.07, and a total cost of 291 million. Then we have a profit of 759 million. So in the end, I hope you trust my idea and decide to sponsor it.
Okay. Thank you, Carlo. I think we can start with you and then we will move on to questions. Carlo, so this is something that already exists?
No. It's a prototype.
A prototype, but the prototype exists.
Yes, the
or
prototype
exists. And you create, I mean, this is reality or you are pretending?
In the next year is sure a
reality. And you are working together with some experts here at the university, or you hope? Okay, you hope. Okay.
759 million of profits are very good.
No. I was not thinking of profits. I was thinking of the prototype. I was thinking of the prototype, and I was wondering if you are already in contact with some people here at the university who are supporting you.
I hope.
You hope. It's a hope. Okay. Now, getting back to you, why this idea?
Because we think about the mobility. If you're going out to if you have small time to go out, you have to remember the keys, you have to remember the wallet, you have to remember the smartphone. And with this idea, you have to remember just of your smartphone. And your smartphone is yes, for all operation. You need just of your smartphone. And we thought that the smartphone, you touch the smartphone in every moment of your day, of your everyday life. And
Okay. Would you like to submit your idea to an appropriate office where maybe they can give you support? Would you present this project?
Yes, the project very. In my opinion, the future is this type of organization. Speeding operation, security, simplicity in the payment, in all of the operations.
Why did you think of also exams here at Unical, creating this incredible service, or you can.
You mean to propose to something to our university?
Yes, yeah. What I was mentioning before, there is an office here at the university where they you can go and talk about your idea, and maybe.
You think it's a good idea?
I think it's a good idea. I
And
really
not
like the
that
idea.
they
Like
sponsor it.
I like maybe I like your idea as well. Your idea is yours is more unical oriented, technical oriented. Yes, so there is the aspect about signing exams and. You miss that part. But yours is also very, very interesting. I mean, everyone would be happy with that. Now, outsourcing you mentioned. Do you think that it could be very useful to do outsourcing for this kind of product?
Depends. In this case, the application is in contact with the bank, so it's necessary are regulated and to use the app, because the app is used to pay also. For example, one more things of app is that the smartphone it can be used in market for pay.
Yeah. So, what is the advantage of outsourcing?
Is that for example the smartphone when with regulated outsourcing. The smartphone, if I go in another country, I can use my smartphone with another technical
Raffaele is kind of unhappy with this answer.
No, about the sourcing, we don't have the engineering experience, and
we are the developers.
Just we are just precursor of this idea, and we need some technical advice. We need about the outsourcing. We need, of course, a lot of engineers to.
Absolutely, and here you can get, as you have also suggested, some support here within the university. Now, some questions. Your opinion about their idea?
It's an interesting project, and I wanna know what could be the final profit of this idea.
The price of the app is
9 cents the cost of application, and the profit for the first year is estimated amount 100,000 euro. Yeah.
And so you like their idea. What is your opinion about Carlo's idea?
It's interesting.
It's really interesting, because I won't lost time to charge my phone because I have
because the
not a lot of time, and smartphone required a lot of time to charge, and I think it's a special idea. I buy it. I buy it. Yes.
In fact, it's a common reason. The reason for creating this device is that the battery of my smartphone often discharges, and the other people reason is the same.
It's because maybe I need of my phone, and
20-30 seconds for recharge your smartphone is the top.
Anyway, we obviously you need to see if this is something that can be implemented. But there are some places, I will tell you later. One more question that you want to ask them? One final statement. You want to convince us that your product is the best.
You have to buy. You must buy our product, because because our product is
30 seconds for you.
charge your batteries in 30 seconds will be possible thanks to this product.
Okay. One activity that you liked in class. 30 seconds.
The video of